Good morning, children. Today you all have to speak about an anecdote of nature's calamity, and Kranti would be breaking the ice. Yes, Kranti, go ahead.
Hi, very good morning. First, I would like to start with a quote that nature has no mercy. And I'm talking about a disaster of the century that happened in God's own country, India, Kerala. Yeah, I'm talking about Kerala floods happened in 2018 in the month of August. Most part of the Kerala was submerged due to relentless torrential rains, and millions of people were rescued to the relief camps, and most of the people were wade through the water to reach the campsites. Because of this heavy downpour, Idukki and Wayanad witnessed so many landslide and mudslides. People who were stuck in slushy mud were rescued by the NDRF team, and fishermen who were marooned due to capsized boats were airlifted by Navy. To mitigate the deteriorating situation, state authorities lifted the dam gates, and which devastated the low-lying areas and so many livelihoods. Unprecedented monsoon rains and bad management of the dams led the state wreaks havoc. So Kerala state came to grinding halt for a couple of weeks, and so death toll raised to 483, and my faith in humanity was restored when I heard that fishermen came forward to rescue the stranded people in coastal area, and there were so many people rendered homeless, and yeah, that's thank you.
Very well spoken. Very well. Your body language was there. Your vocabularies you used in the perfect manner, right vocabulary at the right place. Grammatically, one small minor mistake came. In one place you made are made.
Ma'am, actually, I'm saying were, but it was hard as are.
Okay, you told were made.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is perfectly fine, no problem at all. Well spoken. Just continue practicing in this manner, and it is bound to succeed.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
I would like Vimal, then I would call upon Sitara.
Good morning, ma'am. I would like to share some petrifying anecdote which was happened in 5 decades ago. We are traveling back to 1964. The cyclone.
One second. It is totally in past. We are traveling.
Yes,
we were traveling.
Yeah, we were traveling into 1964. There was a beautiful island called Pamban Island. It was the connection between India and Sri Lanka. That is the main island during those time. There was only a waterways and this Pamban bridge. Some mythology also was there. That bridge was constructed by Lord Ramas with by using Lord Rama army and then with Hanuman. So it was a beautiful place before that cyclone was hit there. Actually, there was some wonderful church was there, and then there was a post office was there, and then lot of travelers used to visit those places in that period. But the most important thing is that is the one it's located in the southern eastern tip of India, and also it's a beautiful island. So what was happened means some cyclone which had landfall on that island on some 21st December. It was actually announced in the radio. During those time there was no internet connection also.
Correct.
Yes, no internet connection. So there would be only a post office or some radio connection was there. So what was happened means due to some lack of knowledges and lack of awareness those time. People was stranded over there. Almost some 1,000 to 1,500 people was there. But due to this storm hit, they couldn't able to reach their heirs and that place. So yeah, that cyclone was announced in radio in 21st December 1964. But that cyclone was landfalled and it's like a severe storm. It hit on night of 22nd December 1964. So that time there was a train. Actually, there was a connection between waterways and then railways. But that rail connection between Chennai Egmore to Pamban, that is the only bridge connection the people used to travel. So that due to that the train was traveling between 110 passengers, and then there are also some 5 railway staffs were there. So there was a lack of communication between that train driver and then the railway communication department. So due to that some chaos and inquisitive driver, so he suddenly without lack of knowledge, he suddenly no, there was a miscommunication between the signal. So the train was traveled with some slowly, but that time there was a waves of 20 feet height which was swallowed that entire train, and then that entire train was submerged and all 110 lives were dead. So, and moreover, there will be some scenarios there, right? During those time, some 5 radio operators was there. Actually, they were telling, there was saying about there will be a severe storm was there, and they're announcing to all over Tamil Nadu, all over India, particularly Tamil Nadu. So those 5 radio operators only that clinged into that. Those clinging into that Palman Bridge for 12 hours. At last, those 5 radio operators were saved, and then even the Tamil Nadu government or Indian government awarded for their bravery. And at last, that beautiful island, which was once upon a time, it was a beautiful island between India and Sri Lanka, and there was a lot of natures were there. But at that moment, it was all the total area was submerged into that sea. So now it remains only the dead bodies and dead bodies
Carcasses.
was there, staircases. Next day, there was almost actually before that that incident was happened, most of the people was stranded over there. They can't able to shout also, but they are marooned. And then there was a series of destruction which has happened that whole night. It was happened like entire city, entire island, that beautiful island was swallowed into the sea. So now also that most of that buildings was still is there, but people used to go to visit on those places. But I would say this is the some devastated memory and horrifying memory in the whole history of India. I particularly say in Tamil Nadu.
Tamil. Very well spoken.
Thank you.
One small mistake you made: can't enable, never come together.
Couldn't hear, ma'am?
Can't able.
Okay, ma'am.
If can't comes, able will not come. If able comes, can't will not come.
Okay.
Okay. And I too have a very means it's a not nostalgic but a petrifying memory, because we had taken my younger brother for tonsure, that motte, what you say, to
Yes, ma'am.
Rameshwaram. And that was the time when Dhanush Koti was there. We nicely went, did puja on the ocean shore. Everything we did it properly. We went to Rameshwaram, crossed back by that same Pambam bridge, and after 2 days, it was totally devastated. I have the memory of that Hanuman temple which was there. It is no more there. Everything was washed away in Dhanush Koti.
Totally destroyed.
Totally destroyed. Sitara?
Hi everyone. I would like to talk about an anecdote, nature's the disaster of Kedarnath flood. In June 2013, a midday cloud burst centered on the North Indian state of Uttarakhand. How it started? One day, what happened? The Chamburi glacier was melting due to that.
Glacier.
Sorry, Chorabari glacier was melting due to that Mandakini river got overloaded due to the heavy downpour in Uttarakhand. At that time, what has happened? It got hit to the whole Uttarakhand of the North Indian state. During that time, it caused many people were died during the flood. It caused a nature's disaster we can ever seen in the past. Many people were stuck stranded in Kedarnath and Badrinath. After the flood in June 2013, 16th of June 2013, the flood has been started and it took long to 20th, 4 days. Many people were washed away in the water. We couldn't find any carcasses of the people. After it took 1 month to receding the water. Once the water got receded, many people's carcasses were lying over there, and many people stuck in Badrinath. Due to this flood, due to the heavy downpour, what has happened? The Himachal Pradesh and Haryana, Delhi got affected very badly. So due to that, what happened? There was 6,054 people were dead. In that, there is some patriarchies and tourists were lying over there, and no one can rescue during the flood. After water receding, the Indian Army and the rescue operators came into the part, and they tried to rescue many people. At that time, there was 110,000 people were rescued through airlift. Even then, it was very hard to rescue through airlift because of the heavy cloud. They can't see the location. They can't able to find out how to rescue the people. There was roads were blocked with the ravaged things. So finally, what has happened? They blocked the roads. They didn't allow any vehicle to enter for the rescue. All the people were rescued through the airlift. And during that time, Chandrababu Naidu has a helicopter. He submitted for the Indian Army to airlift the people over there. Finally, after receding the water, the government of Uttarakhand decided to close for 2 years to get the things normal. They didn't allow the priest as well. So what happened? After that, after 1 year, May 2014, they started to give a permission to pilgrims, not for the tourists, only for the pilgrims. And later, after 2 years, now it became normal. And Modi ji, he implemented a lot in the Kedarnath. And we are having a airway permissions over there, and we have an airway to reach to Kedarnath. Earlier, this was not there, but now we have because of this flood. One thing we can notice in the Kedarnath, during the flood, all over the Uttarakhand places were submerged into the water. But the Kedarnath temple was just stayed and it rescued. I don't know what is the miracle happened over there. When I'm talking about the Kedarnath, I'm getting goosebumps around me. Now itself, I'm getting goosebumps. And one I saw in the YouTube that during the flood, there was one big stone was down.
Big boulder.
Big boulder came. Big boulder was crashed. behind the Kedarnath temple. It didn't touch the Kedarnath temple as well. It was just behind the temple. It rescued the temple.
From
It's
being damaged.
being damaged. It was a wonderful miracle. We can say that God is still alive in front of us. So this is the simple example that people should not pray, go to temples and somewhere. God is there with us and within us. This is what I can say. Thank you so
Good.
much.
You made 2 mistakes, child. Your body language was fine, your vocabulary usage was fine. But when you spoke, in one place I have told you all from the beginning, were died will not come. And same mistake what Vimal had made, can't-able. This you all have to control yourself. Can't-able cannot come. And many people have this habit, so you have to control your habit.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.